Wow, then you can't even watch a movie.
Of what?
Here I was promoting Show Me.
I was going to tease about Zach, but I'm not going to.
There's no. It's just like you and Peely, except not even as intense.
Yeah, Peels and I have kicked it off.
Yeah.
She's really cool.
Like really, like a lot.
Like too much a lot?
No.
Okay, good.
No,
she's super
why
fun.
would it be too much a lot? There's no such thing as too much a lot.
It wouldn't be too much a lot.
No, I think you guys are super cute. We were actually talking about it earlier.
You and Peels?
Upstairs, and Willow. We were having girl talk.
Oh, can I get some information on that? I get nervous when I hear girl talk.
Why? Girl
Good.
talk's good.
Is it good things?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she just gets, she's like me, like anytime you start talking about stuff like that, she gets all giggly and like awkward and stuff. It's so funny.
So cute.
But
Oh, Peels.
he's in the bathroom, I think. That's where I saw him last.
JP?
But yeah, we were just chatting up a storm, and I said to her, I was like, so could you really see this thing like escalating or whatever? And then she gets all like, she stops talking about it stuff. I'm like, hey, let me put my 2 cents in and tell me if I'm wrong. You can tell me if I'm wrong too.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I straight up said to her, I was like, let me guess, you don't want to like pursue something or like go, because you know how Kev is kind of like, so like not about like monogamy. It's like, you know how you always say that kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm just like...
Yeah, you're kind of like a free
bird.
Yeah, a free bird. And I was like, is that kind of like holding you back or whatever? And so she's like, oh. And I was like, it makes sense that you don't want to get like embarrassed, like shut down kind of thing. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say?
I kind of know what you're trying to say.
Do you kind of know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I do.
But it doesn't seem, I said, like where you guys are at right now is like a really good place, I would say, because it's not like you guys are like a full blown on showmance.
Yeah.
So you don't have, even though people are already saying that's like a target or whatever, which is bull.
Ridiculous.
Complete bull. But you know, you guys have a good thing going.
Thanks, Ash.
I think it's cute.
I think it's cute too. I enjoy her. It's good.
Good.
Just to be a human with someone new.
Oh yeah, exactly. And when I said that to her, for the record, that doesn't like deter her from anything. So.
Gotcha. Anytime there's more girl talk, you know. Zach and I were having some boy talk the other day.
No, you didn't.
Literally though.
What?
Actually though. Your name may have come up.
About what?
No, just good things.
Like what?
You're just like, Ash is cool. She's a bombshell. No.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know you guys had boy talk.
Well, we wouldn't classify it as boy talk, but you just think
How
really cool.
did you guys just start talking about that stuff?
I don't know. I was talking about Peely, and then I was like, "So what are you at?" I was just like teasing him, like I tease you. He's like, "She's cool. She's a cool girl. Good personality." You know, Zach is like, Zach would never get into guy talk. You know what I mean?
That's what I said. He just doesn't seem like the kind of person who would be like, yeah, no.
Your
That's why I was
pictures
like,
are right across from each other. Is that a coincidence or?
it's alphabetical order. I'm the first letter of the alphabet, and he's the last letter.
So it makes sense.
We're the farthest away from each other. You and
Makes sense.
Pilar have one person between the two of you, and that person's out of the game, so technically you guys are beside each other. Coincidence?
I don't think so.
I think not.
I don't think so. You and Bobby are.
Stop.
Look at your arms. If you like elongated your arms, you might be holding
Stop
hands in your pictures.
it. No, thank you. Not. You keep smiling over
The
there.
first like 14 days was like Ashley saying no to Bobby. And it was like, I think he kind
He's
of.
just not my type.
Yeah, of course. He's a sweetheart.
He is such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Such a sweetheart, but there's just some things.
Your type is like a Kevin or a.
More so.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Than a Bobby, but he's super nice and stuff. But
yeah.
You know.
Podcast. That body though.
I know. That's the first thing when I saw it, when he took your, like, all you guys though, when you guys all first had your shirts off, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be one of those.
The first video, there's just like abs.
Seriously, I was like, oh my god, what is this?
Hey, buddy.
What up, y'all?
I don't know.
How are you? Well, this is a free one. They didn't bolt it down. It's a free bird.
Is it podcast time soon?
JP's rounding up the gang, I think.
Sweet. He just went in the DR.
Oh, shit, but so much fun.
I like him. I like hearing you guys out.
I like watching it because I don't really know too much.
Yeah.
But when you guys start talking about things, I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember because I can't just pull it out of thin air. I'm not that much of a fan.
Super fun.
I like being reminded.
It's good, though. It's great, man.
I love it. I get really into the Survivor ones, especially.
I know, man. You love those.
Do you like Survivor over Big Brother?
Yeah, well, like my family always watched Survivor as a kid and never Big Brother.
Mm-hmm.
So Big Brother is a very recent thing. But hopefully they'll be Big Brother fans now.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
I know mine is all my family watching.
Episode just aired tonight, eh?
What
Yeah.
Tonight an episode aired?
POV and the ceremony.
The
POV
it
ceremony.
was a big
the
ceremony. The ceremony.
Jumping G's.
That was a big ceremony.
That was a big one.
It was really good though. Like really good.
You want to hear a fucked up story? I got a
Yes.
story. I'll tell you a story. You know what? I'll share a story.
stories.
It's story time.
Yeah.
We like story time.
You like story time? Okay, so I don't know why this literally just came to my head like for no reason right now. When my wife was pregnant with my first son Damien, we went for an ultrasound, and I was at work, right? So I came home from work, and I was changing into clothes, like just regular clothes, so I could go like to the ultrasound and stuff, right? I didn't want to go in my work clothes. And so this, all I hear is like this like female yelling, "He's in the back! He's in the back!" It was a cop. So I look out the front window, and the way my house was, like my bedroom, I could look out the front and like it's like the main road.
Yeah.
And it's just like this girl cop running, yelling, "He's in the back! He's in the back!" Well, and she's running across the front of my house, like almost into my backyard. So what the fuck? So I go like to the back of my house, which at the window you could see in my backyard. So as I get there, my wife's in the backyard, and I see some guy jumping in my backyard.
No.
Jumps in my backyard. My wife's like, "Get out of here! Get out of here!" Whatever. And he just kind of stopped there. So I looked at, and the window's open. So I looked out. I said, "Get the fuck out! I'm gonna pound you," kind of thing. Just kind of yelling at the guy. Yeah. And he looks at me, kind of like, "What are you gonna do about it?" kind of thing. So I'm like, "Yeah." So I'm like, and I told him like straight up, like, "I'm gonna come get you," So he just kind of like whatever, and then he hops the fence, right? And so now, like, because the way I used to live in a townhouse, and like. So all the backyards went this way, but then there was backyards that went this way.
Yeah.
So he came in sideways and then started jumping deep, like farther away. So I'm like, yeah. And I'm in my boxers at this point. I just throw on a pair, and I didn't have a shirt or anything. I had to throw on a pair of jogging pants and run out the front door. My wife, "Hey, Bruno, no." She knows this guy's in for it, right?
Yeah.
So Bruno, no, get back here. So I run out the front door, and I just I don't even know. It was basically luck that the backyard that I did go into, because I just ran down the side of the street and into a backyard. Buddy's in the backyard, and I'm just fucking running at him full tilt, full tilt, just running at him. And he looks at me, he's like, no, stop. And I just right through him, just ran right through him like a bulldozer.
Oh, wow.
Throw him into the fence, and I'm holding him down, right? Now the cops are looking for this guy, and he keeps telling me, he's literally crying, he's tears.
How old is he, do you think?
He was probably 17. He was young,
Okay.
He was a young guy, But he's got tears right now. He's like, "Man, you gotta let me go. You gotta let me go." Da, 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 da. They're chasing me for no reason. I'm like, "Yeah, okay, buddy."
Yeah.
So I'm holding him, waiting for the cops. So I let him up or whatever. I'm just like, "You're not going anywhere, pal." He goes to jump the fence, literally, man, and he leaped, bud. We're just standing there. I'm kind of holding him first, and my wife, she can't see anything, right? Because the way it was is there was a fence, and then she's in my backyard still, and there's fence, and then another backyard, a fence, another backyard. We're a few backyards this way now. And so she's yelling, all I can hear is, "Bruno, get back here, don't do anything stupid." She knows I'm gonna get a little stupid, right? She's like, "Don't do anything stupid." So the lady that was in the backyard that backed onto ours, she was upstairs watching the whole thing. So my wife's asking her, because she can see me and the guy.
Oh, and she's hollering at
Yeah.
him.
So
Oh
she's
my
like,
God.
"Is he doing anything stupid? Is he beating him up?" And the girl's like, "No, he's fine, he's fine." So she's asking her, and she's watching me, and they're relaying the whole thing. So anyway, blah blah blah. Long story short, the cops ended up catching the guy, and he was robbed. He came from another area, another neighborhood, a pretty bad neighborhood, and he was coming to in our neighborhood, and robbing kids for their phones and their money and stuff. So we caught them. And suppose they were doing it for a while. So anyway, they caught the guys, and he kept telling me, "I'll never come back to your neighborhood again, man. This is your neighborhood. I'll never come back." And I was like, "Get out of here, buddy." You know, he's a little punk kid, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, caught the guy. Long story short, caught
Jeez
the guy.
Louise.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You're a cop.
Yeah, fuck.
Screw being a doctor, you're a cop.
I'm a
You're
doctor.
SWAT.
I'm a SWAT doctor. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. I don't know. I just for some reason I just thought of that. When
That's
I
a
was
good story.
But it was
That's a good
intense,
story.
man. Like it was intense. Like it wasn't
For
just
sure.
like.
That's like adrenaline.
But I literally, man, I'll never forget the look on his face. I literally bulldog, like I was running full tilt at him, man. And as soon as he saw me, he's like, no, no, no. And I just like when I tackled him, man, I had him on my shoulder and I just launched him right through like not through the fence, but into the fence. Like he bounced off the fence and right back in my arms, and just threw him down. Like, you're not going anywhere, buddy. If he wouldn't have jumped in my backyard, like just the way he looked at me, kind of like he was like, you know, F you kind of thing.
Like
you know?
taunting you
Yeah.
almost. You're like, okay.
And I was like, all right, man, you jumped in my
That's
backyard,
crazy.
you're my problem now.
Yeah.
So
You got a story?
Not to top that one.
You got to have some.
My
crazy
life's
stuff.
not that exciting.
oh, what do you got? I got a few. I got another one. I was like, okay,
I've had stories, but I can't just like whip them out.
Okay. I'll take a crack
they
at
have to
one. I
come
got
to
one.
go for one.
Boom, Edmonton. I was in radio college. I needed to pay, so I was working really some serious part-time hours. My girlfriend's dad got me a job at the hospital there. It was a pretty cool job. It was like I worked at a hospital. I was just like a maintenance boy. I'd go and clean stuff. And anyway, I'm in this like furnace room type of area. I'm cleaning away. My shift is almost over. It's like 15 minutes left. Anyway, there's these little water lines running all over the place. You got to be very careful, like stepping over them. You have like big steel-toe boots. So I'm like cleaning. And there's like 15 minutes left. Anyway, oh, it's so crazy. I'm on like the floor of the hospital. But I stumble on something and I go to catch myself and I end up like stomping on one of these little like water pipes. They're like 1/4-inch pipes. Boom, it busts open. It busts open. And like it was like a high pressure water pipe. It was like, it wasn't like drip. Like it was everything. I was instantly soaked. I'm like, oh my God, this is on 4th level of a hospital. And I'm like, so I don't know how to shut this thing off. So I radio my boss. It's like, quick, pipe bust level 4. And then, so yeah, they sent a guy up there and they shut it off. But it was like just gushing like for like 2 or 3 minutes, right?
And that's
I'm soaked from head to toe. They finally shut off the water main. And we're like, okay, God, thank God we got it off. I swear, like 20 seconds later, the radio's like, all right, it's like they have like codes or stuff that I was brand new there. I was like a month in. They're like, all right, every single person on deck. They're like, they kind of all these codes. And I'm like the kid they just hired.
You did it too.
Anyway, long story short, it trickled down all 4 levels.
Oh my God.
In the hospital, right? So that room was like just water damage everywhere. So anyway, I clean up as best I can upstairs and I go down to the next level, the 3rd level, and it's actually like one of the office spaces. And I opened the door and it almost like broke down. Like the ceiling was like caved in. It was so soaked. And like the carpet, they were ripping up the carpet. They were already tearing down drywall. Like they were just like destroyed. They had these
they have
files
to do
that
it
were soaked.
fast,
Yeah.
right? Because mold and stuff and start.
Absolutely, like.
And you're like the guy that did it, so it's like,
Guy that did it.
man.
They threw out the photocopier right underneath, like,
Oh, my.
and it just went down low. And like, oh my God, they were estimating like it was like hundreds of thousands.
oh
of damage,
my
like.
God.
So they had like a little mini investigation. They sent like some people over the camera, took pictures and everything, right? And long story short is they said that